the biggest threat to all traders is themselves. What sense does it make to be up $200 and not take the money? That don't make no sense, do it? It don't even make sense to be up $40 and not take the money, especially when you don't even make $40 an hour. How you make $40 in the first hour and don't take the money in the first 15 minutes? Oh, but you too cool. You rich already, so you ain't, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna let this thing ride. No, greed is going to flame you up in these markets. That's why you ain't been winning. That's why you keep blowing accounts. You're greedy. Stop being so greedy. Take your paper. Listen, you can call me the penny pinching trader because I'm taking it all. You feel me? I'm Mr. Krabs out here. You know what I'm saying? Give me my money straight up. But that's real talk, y'all. Listen, your biggest threat is yourself. You don't have structure. You don't have discipline. And this was something I had to learn for myself. That's the only way I'm able to talk like this. I ain't perfect. I still struggle, but I ain't blowing these accounts. Not no more. We're not doing that. All right. So listen, if you want to eat in these markets, you're going to need a couple things. You're going to need structure. All right. What that look like? Get yourself a compound plan, something you can stick to. If you don't know how to make one, let me give you the website, compounddaily.org. All right. Go there, hit daily compound, run through the sections, right? When you get to reinvest, do 100%. Don't trade on weekends, right? Your percentage is going to be whatever you do. If you want to go a little risky on your percentage, go 15%. If that's too risky for you, you're brand new, go 1 to 2%. You know what I'm saying? 5% if you want to get a little, in the mix. Other than that, stick to what it tells you that you're supposed to make per day. Stick to that, right? When you say, okay, well, what if I lose? If you lose, double the amount. So for instance, if the compound plan say you're supposed to make $30, right? Double that and say 60 for the loss. If I make $60 for the loss, I got to get off the chart and I got to come back the next day, right? If you can manage to do that, it ain't easy because we just want to win all day. But if you can manage to do that, you now have structure, right? You now have some discipline. If you can continue to do that, you will grow your account even longer. Listen, there is no race, y'all. It's a marathon, not a sprint. All right. So what I want to tell y'all is that you do not have to do this quickly, right? I know you need the paper. We all do. We got bills to pay. But if you can come in here and just compound slowly over the course of a month, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, whatever, a year, it's going to be so much better for you. Another thing that's killing you, right, is you keep comparing yourself to everybody else's journey. Nothing gets on my nerves worse than people always inboxing me saying, well, when did you become profitable? And like me telling you, oh, I became profitable the first day is going to help you. No, it's not. No matter what I tell you, it's not going to help you, right? Everybody's journey is going to be different. It took me years to become profitable, but is it going to take you years? Probably not. A lot of stuff was different back then when I was coming up. The internet, I'm going to say the internet, that sounds like old as heck. But there weren't that many YouTube videos out when I was doing it, right? I was on baby pips. You know what I'm saying? Now there's so many other YouTube videos out, right? That could be a good thing and it could also be a bad thing because another thing that's firing you up is watching too many YouTubers. Not even just watching them. You can watch, but comparing yourself to them and then trying to do everybody's strategy. Big mistake. First thing you want to do, come up with a strategy that works. If it works, really all strategies work, honestly. You just got to put in some work. The only thing you basically need, support and resistance, learn how to do trend, and pretty much that's pretty much it, right? And risk management. That's really it. That's all you need. But you can mix certain stuff into your strategy. I repeat, do not switch your strategy up when you lose. Don't switch it up. Tweak it. Add to it a little bit, but don't change the whole strategy, right? Another thing, identify why you lost, because this is what's killing y'all, right? If you can't identify why you lost each trade, I can literally identify every time I lost a trade. To this day, it's like mental journaling. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to journal, do that too. That's dope. But if you can't identify why you lost, that's a problem. Every time I lose, I say, okay, so when I was doing the NBA strategy, I'm going to tell y'all this. One thing I found out that was a flaw in the NBA strategy is whenever I'm basically when the RSI is high, right? We selling overbought, oversold. Y'all know. But on an uptrend, that sale may not last long at all. The sale might only be one candle, or it might only be two candles. Every now and then you might get 5-6 candles on the drop, because what was fooling me is that I was doing the NBA strategy, right? And it still works to this day. But I was holding too long on uptrends. See, I identified that. Now, if you do it and it drops 1 to 2 candles, now I'm looking for it to go right back up. So sometimes I don't even take the sale. I just wait for it to drop 1 to 2 candles, hopping on that buy, take off in the direction of the trend. Simple tweak. Still the NBA strategy. Simple tweak. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to switch the whole strategy up. I just got to tweak it. And that's the same thing some of y'all got to do with y'all strategy. Same thing you got to do with your strategy. Tweak minor things. All right. If you don't get up early enough, right, and you trying to catch the wrong sessions for you, London session, best session, right? I don't trade London. I trade New York, second best session. Third best session, of course, is Asian, which a lot of people don't really trade Asian too slow. Some people love the slowness, but I like a little volatility, so I'm New York, 7 a.m. Central, or London, 3 a.m. Central. I still trade London if I'm up. Like sometimes I randomly get up at 2. I'll still trade it. But other than that, I'm sticking to New York session, right? And it works. It works for me. Some people, they stay away from news when it's time to trade. Some people love news. Identify all the things that you enjoy and just do that. And then risk management is going to be huge for you, right? One thing that helped me get over myself was, of course, fasting and praying. If you can deny yourself food, you can deny yourself getting on these charts. Food is something you need to live. You know what I'm saying? If I could say no to something, if I say no, then I know I could potentially die by denying myself this food for a few days. I could be strong enough to not keep getting on these charts and keep blowing these accounts. Because eventually, if you mismanage the money, like I told you before, you keep mismanaging money, God not gonna keep blessing you. You want all these goals and these dreams, right? But you mismanaging the money. How you supposed to trust you with money when every time you get some, you end up blowing it? And you just doing it willy-nilly, like it's just like you just gonna keep getting it back, walking in arrogance. And I'm talking to myself, as you can see, because I was doing the same thing. I was walking in arrogance like the money was just gonna keep on coming. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. So take every opportunity you got to get better in these markets. Treat this like the real deal, because it is. It's your real money. This is not for play, right? Every dollar counts. Every dollar can be distributed to helping the homeless or helping somebody or helping yourself, paying a bill. But if you just, it's just only $50, like I used to say that kind of stupid stuff like, it's only $25. If I blow it, whatever. Nah, big mistake. Don't think like that, y'all. So I'm telling you, mastering yourself in these markets is huge. If you can manage to do that, you will eat. The strategy and all that stuff works. Everything you got works. The tools you got work. It's you that's not working, right? It's you that don't got structure and discipline. It's you that has no self-control. Master that, game over. Sky's the limit. Hop on Zillow. Look at the cribs you want at that point. Look at the cars you want at that point. Sky's the limit at that point, y'all. I'm telling you. Don't be greedy. Everything adds up, y'all. Even if you had to compound for 6 months to a year, it's still quick money. It's still quick, bro. Most people got to work 40 years. You feel me? To even achieve that. By the time they get there, they old as dirt. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the truth, y'all. Like, take your time with this thing, especially some of y'all starting at 19 and 20s and your 20. Like, bro, take your time. It's coming. Trust me. I turned 35 this year. I've been doing this for a long time. It's a blessing to finally be here. I've been retired since 30. Literally, I'm just living now. I don't consider this work, bro. I press a couple buttons and I'm done for the day. Could be done for the week or the month. I just choose to keep trading. Like, blessings, yeah. Like, listen, if you do all the stuff I'm telling you, your life gonna change forever. You live below your means while you doing it, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, y'all. I'm telling you. So, if you want to master yourself, you need some type of structure, discipline, self-control. So you need to learn how to fast or do something. Because if you keep on blowing this money, you basically just hurting yourself. All you doing is making yourself not want to keep doing this. right? You're going to want to quit. You're going to say, oh, trading ain't for me. When it could be. You just ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, we all been there. You know what I'm saying? So I am just to the point now, like I said, in my career where I'm just trying to be a blessing to the people around me, blessing to y'all, tell you what I done been through, stuff that I done got over that helped me. And now I'm to the point like, okay, every dollar really counts, bro. If you're using, okay, this is why I tell people, make sure you pay yourself, right? What paying yourself is going to do for you is you're going to start enjoying the things that you're paying for with trading money, right? So let's say you take some money and you go on a trip, right? Boom. You get back from the trip, you got stuff due that you got to pay, but you enjoy taking trips. So now when you're in the market, it's like, okay, if I blow this, I gotta wait even longer to take a trip. I ain't about to blow this money. I take my little L for the day. I come back tomorrow, smack them over the head. But as long as you paying yourself, you get that feeling, and you gonna want to keep getting that feeling. It's like a dopamine. You know what I'm saying? I love the feeling of withdrawing money, right, and putting it in my bank account. So I want that. I want to keep having that feeling, even if it's $5. I don't care. I love that feeling. So I want to keep getting large amounts. Lately, I've been killing the markets, and I've just been withdrawing large amounts to my bank. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's a good feeling. And now I know I can take care, especially when you start paying bills with it or you start paying stuff down with it. It's like, bro, this is dope. And you're doing it at a rapid speed. So it's like, I got to keep this going. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people to make sure you pay yourself, right? Don't focus on the mansions and all that. That's going to come automatically. Focus on the skill, focus on the self-control and the discipline, and it's a wrap. You do that, it's easy to come across a large amounts of money. Easy. I told you, with credit, you can come across 50, 100,000, 200,000 like a snap of a finger. Within 6 months, you get your credit right. Easy. You get a line of credit, throw that in the market, only risk 3% of it and make thousands of dollars. And you could do that all day. But you got to master yourself, because if you don't, you'll take that same 100,000 and blow the whole thing and you be in debt up to your eyeballs. And you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So God is good, man. Look, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding what I pray for every day. I pray you do the same, because I'm telling you, the wisdom that you get over time as you start to grow in these markets, gonna bless your life, man. It's your boy J Cash. Holla at your boy. Comment below other videos you want to see, and I got you. Let's get it.